Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 217 of quitting alcohol. I'm up here again at the top of Kirby Peak. I was actually up here, I think within my first month of sobriety, maybe just after I had been off the alcohol for a month. And I want to say last time I hiked up here, it took me, probably 2.5 hours to get up here. Today I was able to do it in an hour and 15 minutes. And it's almost 4 miles to the top, and it's pretty much straight uphill the entire time. But, what a difference almost a year makes without alcohol. I mean, or at least 9-10 months. It's night and day. I was profusely sweating and just completely still out of shape and overweight and just having a really tough time. And what I wanted to talk about today was, what a difference being persistent makes, right? You set a goal for yourself to quit drinking alcohol or whatever it is in life. Maybe it's to lose weight or to make more money, start a business. And anyway, obstacles come up along the way, right? Challenges present themselves, and sometimes that road gets hard going wherever you want to go. And you got choices when you have obstacles that block your way to where you want to go and what you want to do. You can move those out of your way. You can take a different course around them, or you can run into that obstacle and give up. And I wish I could tell you guys there's some quick fix, easy pill to quitting alcohol, but I think the word is being persistent, just pushing through the obstacles, moving them out of your way. If you can't get around them, go over them, just find a way to get through your day without drinking, right? And that's going to make all the difference in the world. And that's what's going to, get you across that finish line of your goal, no matter what it is persistence, persistency, being persistent, however you want to say it. I got less than 60 more videos to do, and then I'll be done with this channel. And just was thinking about that a lot today coming up here, how, I did this trail, a year ago almost in the summertime, and how my life's changed completely, and was thinking about all the stumbling blocks along the way, all the major cravings, all the good things that have happened since then, all the bad. And quitting alcohol was one of the best decisions of my life, and I wouldn't trade the last over 10 months for anything in the world. I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about how to quit alcohol. And I think one of the best pieces of advice that I can give is that just don't give up, and just keep moving forward on those days where it gets hard, on those days where you think that you're at your wit's end and you're so close to going back to the alcohol. Because every one of us that tries to quit alcohol or attempts to quit alcohol gets those days where we're just a gnat's ass closeness to going back to the drink again. And it's the persistency and dedication of this journey, getting through those days, that makes you level up, that makes you stronger. You have to look at those days. I used to just look at those times when I was craving alcohol super intensely as just horrible things, and I didn't look at them as an opportunity to get stronger. I looked at them as, I just want to drink. I don't like the way I'm feeling right now. I want my drug again, until I learned that each time I felt those strong cravings, that I started looking at those as an opportunity to achieve the next level of, sobriety, or the next level of this journey, the next level of growing myself, of being the stronger person I knew I was capable of being deep down. So look at those hard days, those craving days, those triggers that happen in your life that make you want to drink again, as opportunities to excel at this, as opportunities to grow yourself and be the best possible version of you that you can be, because that's where I think we all screw up in this journey, is we just get to that one day. That's all it takes, where we give into that evil voice in our heads, or whatever you want to call it, that says, go back to the drink. This isn't worth it. I can't do this, you know. I must have listened to that voice 100 times in the past. And until you stop listening to that and you start listening to that other voice that's deep down, you know, inside you, crying out to give this crap up and to have a better life, until you start listening to that voice, you're just going to get more of the same, more misery, more, you know, bad shit starting to happen, and that kind of thing. I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes out here. I can hear some thunder in the distance too. Anyway, that was the thought for today, guys, is just persistency, man. I don't know how else to say it other than that. You just have to be persistent and keep moving forward. Never quit trying to quit, because if you quit trying to quit, if you aren't persistent, what's going to happen? You're going to be stuck drinking forever and probably have a shitty life and die early, right? I mean, that's what I saw happening to me if I continued on. So, and you know, it gets easier. It doesn't stay hard forever. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't get worse as you go along. So look at it. You know, I used this analogy in one other video a long time ago. It's like you know, I remember playing, like, you know, some of these video games as a kid, and you know, you build up, the video game gets tougher and tougher as you get near the end, and you keep leveling up, right? Then at the very end is the worst boss you got to fight in the video game, and it's the hardest, and you know, it's so hard to beat that person at the end. That's the big bad boss. And that's how video games work, right? With quitting alcohol, it's the exact opposite of that. You start out fighting the biggest, baddest, toughest boss the first day you decide to quit. It's the hardest that first, you know, getting the gumption to quit and fighting that first craving and those first, you know, withdrawal symptoms and the mental crap that goes on in the first couple of weeks and all that. So like I say, it's like a video game in reverse, where you're starting out just doing the hardest thing and having the hardest time. So know that as you're in those tough times, that just, I remember Nate said it gets easier. I remember that, you know, he said, this is the toughest boss. So if I can get through this, and I know each day that goes by, you know, it might not even be a noticeable amount, but it's going to get just a little bit easier and a little bit easier. And yeah, there's going to be some tough days along the way, but overall, it just, it gets so much better and so much easier. And then life gets really good. And then you start going, I don't need alcohol anymore. I don't want alcohol anymore, because, you know, I would have to give up all this great stuff going on now if I went back to it, you know. So be persistent, guys. That's it for today. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss, you are. You guys have a great day.